This is an elephant piggy bank. It's about 4.5 inches tall at the top of the ears, about 9.25 inches long from trunk to tail. We haven't decided quite exactly what color this is. Mother feels it's definitely brown. It doesn't really look brown to me. It looks more like a dark green to me. The mother says there's no green. So I'm not sure what the official color is. I have not found a picture of this in this color. I have found pictures of black, blue, red, cream, and pink. So these are made in quite a variety of colors. The material is aluminum. On the other side, on the saddle, is stamped GAR-Ru, Gar-Ru. Below the saddle is the screw that lets you take the elephant apart. Comes out into two halves. And below the screw on the flank are 3 lines of text. The top line starts as the opposite of this one. This one is Gar-Ru. This one starts Ru-Gar, R-U-G-A-R, Ru-Gar, and then abbreviated Ent and CO, which I'm thinking is Entertainment Company. So Ru-Gar Entertainment Company, even though it says Gar-Ru up here, I'd like to know the story about that. The second line is Long Beach, California. California abbreviated CALIF. And then the third line of text is the abbreviation for patent pending. The condition of this guy is pretty good, I think. There's some wear here and there. But his color is mostly intact. I have found some pictures of some damaged ones. And the damaged ones, every single one I've seen so far, the ones that are damaged, the trunk is broken off right about here. On every one that's damaged, it's the same thing. The trunk broken off about here. The function, the tail, is a lever. You push down the tail, and then the trunk raises up and drops the coin in a slot that opens up in the top of the head. The trunk will hold pennies, nickels, dimes, and it will just barely hold a quarter. A quarter will fit in there, but pretty much exactly, not any room to spare on the quarter. The action is very smooth. And you can just pull the tail down lightly and it will drop the coin in. You don't have to mash down on the tail real hard. Now let's put some coins in here. So the coin will just automatically fall in. You hardly have to, well, you have to do it more than that. But you hardly have to mash the tail down. Now, once in a while, the mechanism will stick. It might stick going up or coming down like that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just that the mechanism, the coins will sometimes hang up as you start to get coins in it, and it'll block the movement. You just give the coins a shake and you're back in business. The mechanism itself, there are two pieces inside the elephant. There's a long bar that goes from the tail to the trunk, and there's also a spring. And they sit in place very, very easily. It's very easy to take it apart and put back together. So just the two pieces, the long bar and a spring, is all there is to it. Which is why it works these many, many, many years later. It'll just barely hold a quarter. Oops. Nope, a little bit. You can put quite a lot of money in here. But you do have to shake it down and make sure the mechanism is clear. I consider this to be fully functional. So it hangs up so once in a while. So what? And I think if you really pop those coins in there more than I was, where it's just kind of dropping them in the front, you throw those coins to the back a little more than, you know, that. That mechanism's less likely to get stuck. Really, really nice piggy bank. Be very interested to know more about it. What stores was this sold in? What years was it sold? What were all of the colors? Clearly there were quite a few colors. Is the company Ru-Gar or is the company Gar-Ru? When did they go into business? When did they go out of business? Haven't been able to find very much on the internet so far. But there you go.